Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about mean, median, mode, and range. So we're just going to practice in this section solving some problems given a small data set. Just remember that the mean is found by adding all the numbers and then dividing by the number of numbers. The median is the number in the middle when you list all of the data in order, and the mode is the most frequent or the most repeated value out of all of the data. The range is just a measure of the spread of the data, and the range is just the difference between the largest and the smallest numbers in the data set. So donations were collected for a school fundraiser. Jamie was able to collect 7 donations in the amounts listed here. We want to find the mean, median, mode, and range, and then determine which will be best used to show how much she contributed. So to find the mean, we're just going to add up all the values, 106 plus 20 plus 100, and then divide by 7. And we get 642 divided by 7, which is 91.71. The median, if we just list the values in order, 15, 20, 52, 100, 106, 165, and 184. Well, now that they're in order, if we just cross them out until we get to the middle, the value in the middle here is 100. And so the median is $100. There is no mode because none of the values repeat. And the range is the largest value, 184, minus the smallest value of 15, which is 169. The range will just give us the spread of the data. In this case, we could use the mean or the median to describe how much she contributed because they're both about equal and there aren't really any outliers in the data set. In a store flyer, there are 6 different laptops that are advertised. We want to find the mean, median, mode, and the range of this data. Well, the mean, again, we're just going to add up all the numbers and divide by 6. If we add up all of these numbers, we get a total of $2,045. Then we're going to divide by 6. And so the mean, $340.83. The median is what we'll find if we list these all in order. So let's just list them in order. If we list them all in order, 198, 299, 329, 349, 375, and 495. And now if we want to find the median, here we have an even number of data values, so we want to take the 2 in the middle. We're going to add them up and divide by 2. And we get a median value of $339. There's no mode, again, because no values repeat. And the range is going to be the difference between the most expensive laptop, $495, and the cheapest, which is $198. And so the range is $297. So again, in this case, there aren't really any outliers, so we could use the mean or the median to talk about the average cost of the laptops. And in fact, if you look, the mean and the median are almost exactly equal. In general, you would use the median if you had an outlier in your data set, like a really large number or a really small number. During a particular week, we have the daily low temperatures given here. We want to find the mean, median, mode, and range of this data, and then figure out what would best represent the average temperature each day. Well, the mean is just going to add up all these values, 52 plus 48 plus 45 plus 51, 45, and 51. And we're going to divide by 6 because there are 6 different measurements. This gives us 292 over 6, or about 48 degrees, 48.7 degrees on average. The median is the number in the middle. If we list them out, we have 45, 45, 48, 51, 51, and 52. And again, because we have an even number, we're going to take the 2 numbers in the middle to find the median, add them up, and divide by 2. It gives us 99 divided by 2, which is 49.5. Now we have 2 modes, which is 45 and 51. And the range is the greatest value, 52, minus the least value, which is 45, for a range of 7 degrees. So again, in this case with no outliers, you can see that the mean or the median would both do a pretty good job of representing the average temperature. Finally, we have data provided from an amusement park based on the amount of money that a family of 4 spends while they're visiting the park. The park wants to advertise how much on average a family would spend, and so let's determine what measure of central tendency we should use. So first we need to find the mean, and we're going to find the mean by just adding up all of the values and dividing by 7. That will give us 1376 divided by 7, or a mean of $196.57. The median is just the number in the middle. If we list them all out, so if we list them all out, 85, 97, 120, 122, 170, 210, and 572. To find the median, we just cross out the numbers at the beginning and the end until we get to the middle, and our median is 122. There is no mode because none of the values repeat, and in this case the range is 572 minus 85, or $487. So in this case, because there's an outlier, a really large value that's much larger than all of the others, this causes the mean to be much greater than most of the values in the data set. The mean is only less than this number and this number. All of the others are less than the average. So because of the presence of an outlier in this case, the median is the better measure of central tendency to use because it gives you information that's more average in the data set. Notice that 122 is a lot closer to 120, 170, 97, and 85 than 196 is. Please let me know if you have any other questions.